Hey guys, the midsummer heat driving me along for those cool, crisp fall days where I used to make my way up to the football stadium, enjoy a little tailgate with the family and friends, throw a football around out in the parking lot, then make our way into the stadium carrying a big cooler full of sodas and other stuff that we tried to sneak in. Because back in those days, it was okay to bring stuff into the stadium. Not so much anymore. But longing for the days of college football. We were wishing that NCAA Football 18 had come out the other day. It hasn't. Maybe someday in the future. Hopefully it will. But we're going to start another NCAA Football 14 Dynasty here on Mama's Basement. And we're going to go ahead and reveal the team that we will be in this 2017 fall season. And without any further ado, the Southern Utah Thunderbirds move up from the FCS level and join the ranks of the FBS as an independent. And we're going to go ahead and preview our team. First off, the quarterbacks. The starting quarterback, number 15, 6'2", 250-pound junior Aaron Cantu. 75 throwing power, 76 accuracy. Doesn't get hurt often. Aaron Cantu, not an overly mobile quarterback, but not horrible, really. As you see him on this play, he's going to roll out to the right as he's flushed out of the pocket and then throw on the run and find McNabb down the right sideline for a nice play. But he's going to try to stay in the pocket, hopefully. Hopefully we do not have happy feet with him this year. It will depend on how the offensive line blocks. The backup quarterback is Richie Harrington, no relation to Joey. And the third stringer is Mitch Dalen, a sophomore. He's overall a 64. The running backs for Southern Utah. Number 35, Rayshawn Martin, a 5'11", 185-pound freshman, just a little guy. Overall a 64, speed 81, acceleration 84. Spin move, juke move in the mid-70s. Not a great blocker at all, but he will be the feature back for the most part. We will kind of do running back by committee. He will split time. He will not carry the ball like beast mode. We will have to get him a rest here and there. Does not have the frame to take the beating that a 12-game season can put on a young fella. Malik Brown, a 6'1", 193-pound sophomore. Number 4, he's an overall of 63. Our running backs overall are not all that great. Juke move of 75. So you see him go in for the touchdown here. Christian Taeli, a 6'1", 212-pound freshman, overall of 61. Guys, there's nobody on this roster that's going to jump out at you as anybody that's super good. We are rated overall a D, pretty much across the board, offense, defense. Overall, we are obviously moving up from FCS to FBS is going to be a struggle. The fullback is Frank Sanft. He's a 6'1", 240-pound sophomore. He is a decent blocker. And the receivers and the tight ends. In this segment, Fatuma Maola, a 6'2", 183-pound senior. Overall, he's 74, 87 acceleration, 86 speed, elusiveness 69, jumping 80. You see Mayola make the catch there and get run out of bounds. Easton Peterson, a 6'3", 210-pound junior, overall 71, acceleration 84. You see Peterson make the catch right here and beat a Weber State defender down the sideline. And this guy, Griff McNabb, it is too bad that he's a senior. He's 5'7", 165 pounds. Overall, he's a 70. And guys, this kid's going to be a fan favorite. He's just a little dude, but he's tough as nails. You just see him take the hit right here, hold on to the football. And then he makes the catch going right over the middle of the field, then breaks away from a defender. Griff McNabb, again, over the middle. Nice catch away from his body with his hands. Breaks the tackle. He's going to be a fan favorite. CJ Morgan, a 5'11", 178-pound junior. Mitch Jessup, a 6'4", 206-pound junior. 67 overall. Catching, 68. Catching in traffic, 74. That's not bad. And Christopher Robinson, agility 90. Overall, he's a 66. He's a 5'8", 165-pound junior. Jumping ability is pretty decent, 83. On to the tight ends. Anthony Norris is 6'5", 250-pound sophomore. Decent blocker. Not the best receiver. Chandler Alfin, 6'4", 210-pound sophomore. 64 overall. Pass block 64, run block 64, not bad. Jacob Alley, 61 overall. 65 in pass block and run block. Team full of very average players. On the offensive line now, we do have a good one at left tackle in Cody Burgess. He is a 6'6", 315-pound senior. Overall, he's a 72. Good acceleration, excellent awareness, and decent strength. As a veteran, right tackle Kyle Donaldson, also a senior. He is the backup at both tackle positions. Pass block 76 and run block 75. Another backup offensive lineman is PJ Ta'eo Ta'uanu, a 6'3", 319-pound freshman. Starting left guard will be Brad Meyer. He is also a senior, 292 pounds, 6'3". We do have a very experienced offensive line. The center, Gavin Farr, is also a senior, 6'3", 287. Impact blocking 80, run blocking 80, so we're going to be running behind him as much as we can. Nick Neeson, a 6'3", 290-pound junior. Pass blocking 74, run blocking 75. And the right tackle is Darren Griffin. He is a senior. So we've got 4 seniors and a junior on the offensive line that are starting. So definitely the strength of the team experience-wise. To the defensive side of the football, James Cowser, a 6'4", 244-pound sophomore. He has the ability to become a very good player before his time at SUU is said and done. Andrew Eide, a 6'5", 255-pound freshman. 77 tackle. Pretty good tackling rating for him. On the right end is Corey Jones, 6'4", 249-pound junior. His tackling rating is a 70. Austin Anderson, the right end, overall 68. Awareness 70. Tackling is 70. Hit power 70. Pursuit 76. Not bad for a D lineman. Trevor McFalls, 6'5", 263-pound junior. Overall, he's a 66. Power move 67. Tackling is 68. Pursuit 68. Block shedding 70. And defensive tackle Lehigh Afatasi, 6'1", 280-pound freshman. Hit power is 70. Pretty strong fella. Toi Taufa, a 6'1". Defensive tackle. On to the linebackers, Matt Hawley, 6'1", 235-pound junior. Strength of 74. Zone coverage 70. Man coverage 67. He can drop back. Here you're going to see him attack the line of scrimmage and go laterally down the line and make the tackle on the running back short of the goal line. Nice play there by Hawley. Middle linebacker, number 25, Mike Tagliaferri, a 5'11", 240-pound senior. Overall, he's a 67, hit power 70, strength 71, acceleration 84, agility 80. Left outside linebacker, Mike Evans, a 6'3", 198-pound sophomore. Middle linebacker, Zach Browning, 5'11", 220-pound sophomore. He has the potential to become a very good player as well. Just a sophomore. You see him lay the lumber on Weber State's quarterback here right at the goal line. He was back in coverage. Came up and just drove the guy backwards. Beautiful tackle. You see him knock the quarterback 2 yards back. Austin Gamuccio, a 6'3", 220-pound freshman. Speed of 73, acceleration 78. The defense is pretty young overall, but they do have the potential to grow into a very solid unit. Right outside linebacker, Chad Hansen, the senior leader of the bunch, 6'3", 245 pounds. As you see him shed a block here and then take out Weber State's running back. The defensive backs, Tyree Mills, a 6'2", 178-pound senior. Overall, a 71, speed 86, play recognition 70, jumping 80, stamina 84. LaShawn Sims, a sophomore, he's a 67 overall. He could be a good one eventually. 61 speed, acceleration 81 speed, jumping 85, stamina 88. As you see him lock down this Weber State receiver. On the left side, that's LaShawn Sims. JT Anderson, a cornerback, 6'2", 174 pounds. He's a redshirt sophomore. Play recognition 77, pretty good for a sophomore. Speed 80, acceleration 82. He'll be the nickelback, Martavius Redmond, a 6'3", 191-pound freshman. Pursuit 78, jumping 80. Free safety Anthony Fogans, 6'2", 207 pounds. He's a junior. Speed 80, acceleration 82. Catching 59, he's not going to pick off many passes. Tommy Collette Jr., a senior. Zone coverage 77, man 74. Block shedding 70, jumping 82. Press coverage 77, that's not bad for him. And Miles Killebrew, 6'3", 201-pound sophomore. This kid's going to be special in a couple of years. He should be very good. Football player, play recognition 76, jumping 88. As he comes from his safety position to save a touchdown here while getting a pretty good hit on Weber State receiver. Michael Bird at the strong safety spot. He's 6'2", 192-pound sophomore. 73 catching, 82 jumping. He could pick off some passes. All right, guys, finally we're going to look at the kickers. Colton Cook, 5'8", 185-pound junior. Overall, he's 84. Brock Miller, kick power 78, accuracy 70. He's the punter. And that is the Southern Utah University Thunderbirds. As we get ready to start the season, we're not in a conference. We're playing independent football. One of 5 independents, along with Notre Dame, Navy, BYU, and Army in all of college football. So it's going to be a tough road to achieve success. We do not have a conference to win, but this does allow for some flexible scheduling and the ability to control our own destiny. Southern Utah is ranked 106th. So start going into this season out of 126 teams. Quick look at our schedule now. We're going to open things up in Las Cruces at New Mexico State. Their ranking coming into the season is 115. Then we're going to come home to Cedar City to take on the North Texas Eagles. They are 125. We scheduled pretty light this year. I think the average ranking on our schedule was like 87, 88, something like that. San Jose State, also at home, is ranked number 90 coming into the season. And then we'll head back out on the road to Alabama to take on Troy. They are ranked 101. And then we get into October, a home matchup with the New Mexico Lobos. They are ranked 100. And then we head back to Alabama to take on the Auburn Tigers, probably the most notable team on our schedule. They're ranked number 33. And then the highest ranked team on our schedule is the Houston Cougars on the road. They're ranked number 15. The Old Dominion Monarchs back at home in Cedar City. They're ranked 109. And the Ohio Bobcats in Athens. They are ranked number 93. Then we come back home to take on Mountain West foe Hawaii. They are ranked 116. Another home game against South Alabama from the Sun Belt. They are ranked 113. And then we finish off the season in Provo to take on BYU. They are ranked 44th. So the next episode will be the first game at the helm of Southern Utah University in Las Cruces against the New Mexico State Aggies. I hope you'll stick with us and join us for the ride here on Southern Utah Thunderbirds Dynasty. It should be a fun fall, guys. I hope you'll join us for it. And I hope you're as ready for some football as I am.